hey, clutch up for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
Runner on the go, and they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
4-pitch walk, the last one not really close. Let's see if he can get back in the zone here. Alexander Vargas now at the plate.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there.
Here's a grounder up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Safe at the plate. It's 5-2. Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. So digging in, Jay Allen. 3-0. Here's the pitch. On the ground to first, Cisneros. And that's the ball game. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Joe Random with a blend of raw talent and... Next to bat for the Lookouts, Joe Random. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. On the ground, and it goes just foul. That's towards center. Trice moving under this one. And makes the catch. And inning in the... 1 out and 2 on. And now the DH, Cameron Cisneros. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Ripped, but it curls foul. Strike 2. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. And the righty delivers. Ripped to short, but caught for the out. And that ends the inning. 2 runners left stranded, and it remains 1-0.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the sun rises, you're my number one, my sunshine.
2 down and a runner at second base. Digging in for the Smokies, Carter Trice. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. And here comes the runner.
2-2.
Comes across to score. To second, but it's offline. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Lifted in the air to right center. 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Xavier Warren.
Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Ed Howard. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Whips it to first in time. And Random stepping in. Bases clear, 2 gone, trying to get it rolling. Labeled on a line to center. And that'll do it. Go ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. And there's a hit. Runner around third. And they put the tag on him for the out. Throw off line, runner scores. And they lead it in the 10th. Random, digging in with a chance to be the hero. You can feel the tension in the ballpark. Big time moment here. Puts it in the air to center. Trice under it. Ball game. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. This is the kind of game you want to flush and move past as quickly as you can. And now it's going to be Joe Random.
First baseman, Joe Random.
That one out to right. Inning over. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Swing and a rocket. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Great swing on that one. Loud contact coming off the bat. He's rewarded with the automatic double. Nice productive at bat. Nobody out. Runner in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Jay. Runner takes off for third. This pitch popped up. Ortiz under it. Gets there. Got it. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. We're in the bottom of the 6th. The batter now, Joe Random. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Grabs it on the run. First and second, 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Michael Carrico. Here comes the 2-2. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. 1 down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joe Random. 1 for 3. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting.
That's the kind of lineout. Devin Ortiz will hit next. Up the middle. Collects. Throws short, ops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. They're still in this one by the skin of their teeth. The infield single might give them a bit of oxygen here. And now the center fielder, Kepley. Miller is just 1 strike away. Hard ground ball, base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. And in the 9th, they take the lead. Well, a huge 2 RBIs. And now, Alfredo Duno. 0-2, rocks and fires. Swings and flares it. That's a hit. And that extends the inning. He really showed some great fight. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Shane Sasaki. Swing and a high fly to left. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. Joe Random working through bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Joe Random. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Good at that.
And the next batter, Xavier Warren.
Guy right place. Needs you right now.
The 1-1 offering, runner on the move, in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. Got it. One gone. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want Steele Hall.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
And ball 4.
That's a ball.
2. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Double steal attempt.
Get down.
Fires to second for 1. What a play to end the inning. And here's the first baseman, Joe Random. Lined a single into center the last time up. Ground ball to third. Throws to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that's all they got. Random up now. A hit here would be a dagger, looking to put him away.
Come on, let's go.
Blasted to left, way back and way gone. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. You knew right off the bat that ball was headed out of here. What a rocket. I'm sure off the bat the pitcher thought the swing was too early and that one was going to bend foul. But with it being just barely fair, the feeling on the mound is a lot of frustration. Got to flush it and get back to work. And now the 1-2. Hard ground ball, base hit. And here comes the runner. Crosses the plate. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Xavier Warren. The 3-0 pitch, and that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
4-pitch walk there, good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. So up next, Steele Hall. Grounds this one up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Second run scores as well, and they take a 3-run lead. Next up for the Smokies, Owen Ayers. Floyd is just 1 strike away. On a line for a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. He really showed some great fight. To the top of the order we go. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Ethan Conrad. Grounder up the middle. Balcazar flips it, and that will do it. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Joe Random hoping to climb the bottom half of the second. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Joe Random. In the air to center. This one carrying. 1 down. So digging in, Michael Carrico. The 3-1 offering. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runners left. Random stepping in now, trying desperately to slow down this pitcher. On cruise control right now. Oh and 1. Random measures 6'2", only 18 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2025. And a high fly out to center. And that ends the inning. Moving on. Hope you had a good stretch at home, except for the last half of the 7th. Joe Random getting ready to hit. Swing lifted to left field. And there's one down. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball, I'm sure. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Devin Ortiz. Floyd is just one strike away. Left field. That's back. Hauls it in, and this one is over. Even if they did come out on top, he wasn't a big contributor to that effort. He'll need better showings if he wants to advance.
Don't listen, feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon. And all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me...
Digging in for the lookouts, Joe Random. This to third. And that's just foul. Random now in the pro ranks after he got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. And here's the 0-2. Puts a bunt down. Ayers.
Dig, run it out.
Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. At the plate, Parker Chavers. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. 1-0. 2 away and a runner at first. Now up Joe Random. 0 for 1 so far.
Here we go.
That one in the air to center field. And that is out number 3. One runner. And now the first baseman, Joe Random. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Looked like he misread that one out of the pitcher's hand. He pulled the trigger pretty late. I'm sure he wants another crack at it. And the pitch? In the air to center. And makes the catch. Random up now, hunting that redemption swing. It just takes one. That one smashed to left field. This one has a chance, and it's off the wall. Run comes in from second. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Smokies lead it. And here's the catcher, Alfredo Duno. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, this should do it. He'll go the short way, and that is the ball game. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique. Up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street. Scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease. Recipes, polo. He see us. I was just with.
Joe Random, one of the top prospects in the league, is ready to go. 2 rising stars facing off in a battle of talent and potential. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts, taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Random steps in with the stakes a little higher after last inning, looking to get something going here for this offense. He hits a fly to center. O'Donnell in position and makes the catch. Runners are at the corners, one away.
Need you right now. Make something happen for us.
In the air and deep to left field. This one carrying. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. And they cut the lead to 2.
Hey, keep it going. Quick,
So digging in, Joe Random. Bash down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. A frozen rope. And that's the end of the inning. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Dylan Lewis. And there's a hit. Coming around third.
4-4. Relay. 2-2-2.
Comes in to score. Feed to the shortstop. It's off target. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joe Random. In the air to left. And that'll do it. So 2 on and 2 out. Next to hit, Shane Sasaki. On the ground to the left. Collects it. On to first. Ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. Top half of the second from Pensacola. Foul ball there. 2012 was Pensacola's first season, and it was a history-making one, as Billy Hamilton finished his record-breaking 155 stolen base campaign with 51 steals in 50 games as a Blue Wahoo. 1 away. Go-ahead run on base. Joe Random digs in now. 0 for 1. Swing and a miss out front that time. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Line drive for a base hit.
Find the ball.
Headed for the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. 1-0.
Now batting.
Hey, your
Left
turn now.
fielder,
Keep going.
Jay.
2 outs. Runner on first base. Now the left fielder, Jay Allen. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Runner goes again.
Slide.
That's a base hit. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Now batting.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That
Now
was
batting.
big. Nice job of bad ball hitting with 2 strikes there. Sometimes the best plan is to just put it in play and see what happens. Base hit. 1 run is in.
2-2-2.
Another comes in to score. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle.
Random.
Line drive to short and caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. On the ground to third.
Get there.
There with plenty of time. Inning over. Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras.
Glee.
On the ground, this should do it. Hall. The throw, can't hang on to it. They're still in this one by digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, Mark Coley. And the tying run at second. Oh, nice play. To the bag and gets the out to end it. Wow. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it.
Yeah. Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more.
Joe Random working through his pregame prep, and his batting average is one of the league's best. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Random.
Joe Random.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tags and goes to third. Here's the relay to the plate. Applies the tag and they get two. Double. Random. Up now, redemption time. His teammate left the runner out there, but now he can finish the job. Can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Now to the bottom. 1 away and a runner at first. Fenwick Trimble getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1. Throw bounces, and he can't pick it. They get just 1. And now the first baseman, Joe Random. Swing lifted to left field. Lewis on the move to the alley. Gets there, got it. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. 1 down. Joe Random, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's in a hittable spot, it could go a long way. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. That's a mistake letting that fastball go down the pipe. He's got to recover quickly if he wants to get something out of this AB. Now a fly ball to right center. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second.
Relay.
Chance at a triple.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. Good fundamental hitting on the pitch away. Step through it and poke it to the opposite field. He showed a nice approach there. On the ground to third. Lead. On to first. Now 2 away, and they get a run across.
Now batting, left fielder Jay Allen.
Runner at second here with 2 gone. Joe Random will hit next.
Random.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
A little out front there, swings through it. That one ripped for a base hit down the line. And that's into the corner. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Now batting, the third
Man
baseman,
on at first.
Alexander
Coming up to the dish for
Vargas.
Chattanooga, Alexander Vargas. There goes the runner. Fly ball, right field. And that's that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. Chattanooga ahead in this game, 6-0. Iva Arquette digs in now. Fly ball to center. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
May I have your attention, please?
This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
My chest, I'm telling everyone.